Hello, everyone. Welcome to Barca News. It is November 30th, 2024, and the supporter section will be banned once again from the match against Las Palmas. Also, Lamine Yamal has been nominated to the FIFA's Best Award. And finally, Barcelona are eyeing a Colombian defender named Jhon Lucumi. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel. My name is Mo, and I'm still out of the country. This is why I'm bringing you this short live stream where it's not a podcast, so it's not going to be as long. I'm not going to be addressing the chat section. This is just to keep you up to date on all Barcelona news as I continue to be on the road. I do have internet connection problems because I'm in a very rural area of Argentina. So please bear with me if something happens. Also, since I am in Argentina, I will be going to a Boca Juniors match and a River Plate match. I'm going to be taking my camera with me, filming the experience so I can bring you the experience of what's it like to go to the two biggest stadiums in the land of football, Argentina. Anyways, having said all that, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. If you are looking for any Barcelona jerseys or merchandise, make sure to hit the Goal Kids Kickback or Fanatics. And if you are looking to place any sports bets, make sure you have to bet us. All links are in the description. Now, let's begin with the news because, ladies and gentlemen, Inigo Martinez has trained with the group with normalcy after getting an injury scare. Now, Inigo Martinez was suffering from some muscular discomfort since the match against Celta Vigo. It looked like he could miss the match against Las Palmas today. However, he was seen yesterday training with the group with total normalcy, which means that Inigo Martinez should technically be available for Las Palmas match. We'll see whether he's going to be a starter or will come off the bench or if Flick decides to give him a rest, because after all, Flick and his staff have been very cautious with their players' fitness. And given that Inigo Martinez has been suffering from some muscle discomfort, there is a chance that he could be rested tomorrow with maybe Eric Garcia coming in his place. My bet is that since Inigo Martinez is now training with normalcy and he doesn't have any discomforts anymore, that he will end up starting the match. Now, speaking of the match against Las Palmas, we do have to talk about the supporter section because, ladies and gentlemen, the supporter section will be banned from Las Palmas match once again. Now, the supporter section was banned from the match against Brest in the Champions League, and now they'll be banned again against Las Palmas. And the reason why is the 21,000 euros bill that Barcelona sent to the supporters section. That's a total of all the fines that Barcelona received last season from, racist chants or Nazi symbolism, things like that, things that the supporter section are not supposed to be doing. And of course, when a supporter section do something like that, the one that gets fined, it's the club itself. So Barcelona have added up all the fines that they received during last season, totaling 21,000 euros, and they have sent it over to the supporter section saying, hey, pay up. Of course, the supporter section did not pay up, and that's why Barcelona said, okay, if you don't pay up, you will be banned from the Brest match. The supporter section, they didn't pay, so they end up getting banned for the Brest match. They still haven't paid, so they're going to be banned again from Las Palmas match. Now, it seems that the supporter section, the groups that comprise of the supporter section, wanted a sit-down with the board of directors and with Joan Laporta to try to reach some kind of resolution. But the board of directors strictly said there will be no meeting, there will be no compromise. You either pay the 21,000 euros or you're not attending any matches. So things are getting heated between the club and the supporter section. I personally don't like it. On one hand, I do understand that Barcelona need to reinforce the rules because when they sign a contract with the supporter section where they get discounted tickets, I think some of them even can go in for free. They can attend all the matches. They have a whole section reserved for them. When they signed that contract, there was rules. One of those rules was to behave. So, and if the supporter section cannot behave, Barcelona are within their total right to reprimand them. Also, it's not fair for the club to be constantly paying these fines when it's the supporter section that causing these violations. So I understand the club's position. On the other hand, every team needs their supporter section. That's what gives you the home advantage. That's what builds the atmosphere in the stadium. We all saw the match against Brest. The stadium looked like it was like a cemetery. It was complete silence. You pretty much lose your home advantage when you don't have your support section. It's not looking good. I really hope that the two of them can sit down and reach a resolution because it's not good when a club is in is in a fight with their own supporters section. Now, on to good news because, ladies and gentlemen, Lamine Yamal has been nominated for the FIFA's best men's player. As you can see, he's been nominated alongside Bellingham, Carvajal, Haaland, Kroos, Mbappe, Messi, Rodri, Valverde, Vinicius Jr., and Verts, which is a pretty amazing because Lamine has already won the Copa Trophy at the Ballon d'Or ceremony, already won the Golden Boy, and now he's been nominated to the FIFA's best. I don't think he's going to win it. Most likely he's going to end up going to Vinicius Jr. Of course, if it doesn't, then they'll say it's rigged because that's how Real Madrid operate. But nonetheless, pretty cool to see Lamine Yamal being nominated to the FIFA's best. But that's not all because more players have been nominated to the women's FIFA's best player from Barcelona, including Ona Batie, Aitana Bumati, Caroline Graham Hansen, Salma Parayuelo, and Kira Walsh have all been nominated for the FIFA's women's best player out of the the Barca Femini. And I think if I had to venture and guess, most likely Aitana Bonmati will be winning this trophy. But who knows? Maybe someone else does. But I'm sure it's not going to be someone that's not from the Barca Femini because let's be honest, the Barca Femini is the best women's football team in the world by far. Now, there has been a lot of controversy with people complaining, why is Lionel Messi being nominated for this, blah, blah, blah. What has he done? Look, Lionel Messi is the best player in history, period. And as long as he's active, he should always be nominated to all awards because, again, he's the best player in the history, period. So if Madrid fans don't like that Messi's nominated again, well, you can always, go cry in front of the mirror, maybe in the shower, fetal position, whatever feels best for you. Anyways, more news because, ladies and gentlemen, Barcelona are reportedly eyeing Jhon Lucumi. Now, if you don't know who Jhon Lucumi is, because I sure didn't, he's a 26-year-old center back, Colombian center back, who currently plays at Bologna. He's been there for 2 seasons. He did really well last season. Now he's doing even better. He has some pretty decent numbers. He wins 68% of all one-on-one duels, and he's pretty good with the long passes, where he completes 74.2% of all long passes. And it's reported that Barcelona are currently tracking Jhon Lucumi, whose contract expires with Bologna in 2026, but has an affordable release clause of around 25 million euros. So Barcelona are considering him as a possible option to reinforce the defense because with Andreas Christensen's future at the club not too certain, where it seems like he wants to leave, with Jules Koundé, becoming 100% a right back, it doesn't leave us with many options. In a center back, besides Kovarci, Iñigo Araujo, which means we will need a fourth one. So Jhon Lucumi being considered as one of those options. Not a main option, but just an option that Barcelona are currently eyeing and tracking. Anyways, that is all the news for this video. I did do another video a few moments ago. Make sure to check it out. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. And as always, be Scottish.